Busseur attempting the first long-range shot. The Ospreys certainly live and die by that three. Getting it down underneath for the strike. Polite. Indian name means young man with blessed days. She is hoping means in March and in early April coming up.
Off the offensive rebounds for threes.
Duyan down the lane. Can't finish. Harassed. Here's Barnes. Oh, is that pretty? Indiana trying to build on a slender advantage here on the road. Remember, the Seminoles have won their last 24. Here at home on a run off the defensive play and the slam by Polite.
Indiana looked like they were going to have an easy opportunity, and Raekwon Gray just knocked that away. Malik Osborne there to try to take the charge.
So Indiana down two. Yes. Durham actually swatted out of bounds. I'll clean that up. That was a traveling violation. Look.
Well, this is the last.
Florida State is on quite a scoring drought at the moment. It's been a while since they put the ball in the bucket. And changing that right away is Anthony Polite. See Florida trying to play much faster this year and press. Barnes knocks down the three.
Part of that two-headed monster they have on the interior for Florida, he and Colin Castleton.
Nice move by Polite.
Gators.
I mean, that's a tough shot right there. Again, it's not really what Polite does.
But Jay, we have a total of 9 points and 9 turnovers in this game so far.
A three right on cue, much needed. Here's Alvarado, dangerous in transition, knocked away though. Polite. And Florida State has another. Moses Wright only 1 point, 0 rebounds. He came into the night averaging over 22 points a game and nearly 10 rebounds. Feed inside, easy finish for Anthony Polite. Polite on the drive, hustles his way in and it drops.
Polite with a lob underneath. And the bucket there for Quincy Ballard. I mean, from the ACC stamp he took off. Florida State has missed 10 free throws. They get the ball and a chance at three.
Really haven't gotten anything out on the break to this point either. Nice drive. Good left-handed take that time. Yeah, just got the brush and Gardner Webb caught in no man.
Terry coughs it up. Leaking out is Polite. He'll jam it.
That's the first breakout transition basket they've had in this half, Bob. Good look ahead, good steal, defensive play on the other end. Yeah, good look ahead that time. And a good run out by Polite.
And a baseline jam for Polite.
They need a steady diet of that for the next 6-7 minutes.
After this beautiful move to get the baseline jam.
Yeah, just went away opposite the screen. Nice spacing on the weak side. No help defensively, and that's a terrific finish.
Florida State has 2 seconds to get it across, and they just do before the 10 count. And then Polite bags the triple. And on a night when the Tigers shoot 29% from 3, 7 of 24.
Just a pass. You didn't have to make that at all, and just gave away a possession.
Pay in that exchange. Be aggressive. Be the aggressor offensively. Pack have the personnel to do so.
Thunderberg flies in, rejects Polite. Waiting on the other block. Raekwon Gray stuffs it through.
The facility. And so, speaking to MJ Walker over the weekend, he said, players got together, they had their workouts. Some of what they did, just trying to stay in shape, was running sprints on the inclines in the parking garages around campus. And he sprints away from the field. Clearly,
competitors just the same on that court.
Here's Barnes.
He gives it up, and it's another Florida State dunk. This time it's Polite with a rude finish.
Florida State has a slim lead in the overall series, 28-25 as they meet for the 54th time, and they score again. Utilize the framework of this Florida State offense. Polite stepping back and knocking it down.
Yeah, see, he's got the size advantage again over Witt. And
late in the shot clock, it's now at 4 for Wake. Williamson faking the shot off balance. Guama had it knocked away from behind by Polite. Attempted steal by DuBose.
Transfer from Ryerson University in Canada. Foul and a chance for a three-point play. Well, Anthony Polite shooting over 50% from three, just coming off this little screen by Tenorin Gom.
Here comes Polite, leading a 3-on-2. Lobs it, and the stuff by Balsha.
Koprivica did a nice job. He pressured the three-point shot.
Here's the run out you were talking about.
Well, Polite on the first play does a nice job penetrating.
This is Odukale out front. Draws the big man with him.
Yeah, but what a nice job by Koprivica to move his feet.
Koprivica nailing it at one end, and the lay-in is good at the other.
The block shot, and then you run the ball up the court, and we said Polite, he didn't have a field goal until that play, but this is just a really nice job. He freezes Justin Champagnie.
He's just been terrific, and Dan, you saw Florida State up close and personal on Saturday against Pitt. And you were wowed by the passing. Polite finishes it off there. Anthony Polite off that feed from Barnes.
Shot clock off. Polite with the basketball, guarded by Andrew Platek. He rejects the screen down the lane, hangs in the air, kisses it off the window, and gets it to go.
You have a game like that, you have confidence playing against that team before. We've seen him aggressive on the offensive end of the floor, able to knock down a bucket there for the Heels.
Cedar Calhoun, the junior.
Great addition to this Florida State team.
Of course, out of Florida State on the interior, as it is again there, but very nice hands from C.J. Felder. Polite got it back from Langford. His 4-3 of the 8 BC makes from beyond the line. Polite got by with a little hesitation, snuck by Langford. Polite driving baseline on Heath, got the foul, and got the bucket.
Where he can make the basket and draw the foul. He just goes right around him. Polite uses his body to screen. Only in the ACC tournament, but in the NCAA tournament, he'd like to be completely healthy.
Walker doesn't get the roll. Koprivica gets the stuff. That is coming at you in waves, like we know Florida State does. Good hands by Anthony Polite. Took it away from Makai Ashton Langford. Walker hoist.
Gray turns down the shot, finds Polite for the open three-pointer. It's a 4-point game.
End of the shot clock would have been perfect case scenario for Notre Dame, killing clock and putting 2 points on the board, but doesn't work out that way. Ends up being a 5-point swing in the other direction. No 2 for Notre Dame and add 3 for Florida State, making this a 4-point game. Scotty Barnes able to push the basketball, but Raekwon Gray back into the game after a quick break. Finds Anthony Polite, who knocks down the 3. And just like that, I'm going to have to come back on that one. I'm going to keep thinking.
Polite.
Shooting well from 2 or 3 or the line, and their assist to turnover ratio, to say the least, leaves a little bit to be desired.
And you can't do that. Just make him shoot over you. Don't give him an angle to the basket. Easier said than done, obviously, but you're going to have to do some hard things to win this game.
Anthony Polite for 3. Alternate angle of tonight's game, the New York Life Above the Rim cam, streaming live on the ESPN app.
Perfectly timed to be above the rim. There was no pressure on Scotty Barnes, and he just threw right over the top. So you're leaning toward Koprivica, and they threw over the top to Polite, and he caught it below the rim, and he can take off at any time and put 20 on you.
From Riverdale, Georgia,
Former McDonald's All-American who's had a terrific career in Tallahassee, and now a tie-up will give it back to the Seminoles.